So now, how to promote compassion? I usually sharing with people out of my own sort of observation, and also as a result of meeting with many of my friends who practice with different traditions, and also many scientists. So my conclusion is there are three ways of promoting this value. Number one, theistic way. God, creator, infinite compassion. You more believe in it, there's more tendency you want to be more compassionate person, because you are fully sort of, what should I say, appreciate or submit to infinite love, that's God. So automatically you follow, automatically you have the desire to follow that. This is one way. Another thing, non-theistic, non-kasda, what
polytheistic, non-theistic.
Like Jainism and Buddhism, according to law of causality, promote these values. Then there must be third way of approach. This is a little, there are some disagreement. Some my friend, some Muslim, some Christian, told me any moral ethics, including compassion, must be based on religious faith. But equally, some other people, including some scientists, it is not necessary to be based on religious belief. Now, obviously, affection among animals also there. I think everybody agree. Animal, no religious faith, isn't it? Can you teach religion to animal? I don't think, isn't it? Even in church, I think the preacher very nicely, you see, explaining about religion. Some pigeon going here and there, I think no influence on their mind. Or some ant, you see, running here and there, I don't think any sort of influence on them, on their mind. Even when I give some teaching in India, there are many people, including myself, sometimes you see too much emotion and because of tears.
Tears.
But some monkeys there, you see no sign of that kind of feeling like that. So therefore, animal, no religious faith. But they have the ability to show affection. Why that affection come from? Not religious faith. As I mentioned earlier, by physical product, biological product. So therefore, and then, as I mentioned earlier, according to our common sense, according to our common experience, then latest scientific finding. One example, some scientists, you see, told in our sort of meeting, according some of their sort of experiment or research, according to their data, those people who often use word I, my, mine, me like that, those people have greater risk of heart attack. Why? I think if we sort of research, investigate, analyze, then I think the answer is like this, or connection is this. The more sort of self-centered attitude. And naturally, as I mentioned before, develop some distance from other. As a result, more worry, more sense of insecurity, more fear, more loneliness. Result, depression, heart attack. More compassionate attitude, bring all other something like one's own friend. That there is no feeling of distance. Everybody, you easily reach out. Then that reduces fear. That brings joyfulness. That brings openness. So, I think that's the way, connection. Too much self-centered. Your mind very much narrowed. As a result, even small problem appears unbearable. Once your mind, more compassionate attitude means wider. You take concern, this problem, this problem, this problem, that problem. So, within that kind of sort of perception, one's own serious problem not appear as sort of unbearable sort of the problem. I think that really makes differences. So these are scientific sort of answer. And then some scientists say, anger, hatred, actually eating our immune system. Compassionate mind, peaceful mind, strengthening these immune system, these sort of body element, which brings healthy body. So utilizes these factors, we can educate other people. There is no point to neglect about our inner value. For your own safety reasons, your own sort of healthy body and a successful life. I think we can educate through that way. So this, without touching religion. So I usually call secular way. Secular way.